And the players getting themselves into game mode with the tip-off just moments away. Welcome and good evening. We welcome you to our Monday night broadcast of the NBA here on 2K Sports with Doris Burke and Greg Anthony. I'm Kevin Harlan. We'll be joined by Allie LaForce on the sidelines. And here's what the Cavaliers' schedule looks like. On Wednesday, they're off to Boston to take on the Celtics. Then on Friday, they'll head home and take on the Toronto Raptors.
And looking at the Philadelphia matchup, that will be the 8th contest of the year for them. Should be a fun one.
So with Jordan on the bench, this is who Kenny Atkinson has out there. They've got James Harden out there with Kyrie Irving. Then there's DeMarcus Cousins, and it's Love in at the 4. And for Detroit, Worthy out there with Evan Mobley. Then it's Chris Paul, and it's Gilmore in at the center, locking down the middle. So, Greg, here we are, just about a week into the NBA season. The regular season comes at you fast.
I mean, the games start coming fast and furiously right out of the gate, but you wonder how we made it through summer without getting to see any NBA action.
LeBron against Worthy. Buries it down low.
And the first of many to come. Explosive offensive talent on both sides.
And that's the story of the league right now. Most any team can beat any other team on any given night.
It's deflected. Here's Trapuka, guarded by Harden. And Trapuka gets it to go.
Just setting the tone with an aggressive move to the rack. And where's the help defensively?
To me, that's a complete lack of communication on that side of the ball. These guys need to be talking to each other.
Floats one. Chalk up 2 there.
Well, this is one of the best in the league at converting off contact. What body control by Kyrie Irving.
Ball passes to Trapuka. To the middle. Here's Gilmore. Laid in with a nice touch off the glass.
And right out of the gates, they are locked and loaded. 3 straight scores early.
In the corner, it's James. That's tipped. And now the Pistons fast break. And Trapuka gets it to go.
You gotta love his hustle, leading the defense. No time to react.
The finish in transition, nice and easy.
James, the pass to Love. Worthy against LeBron. With the fadeaway. Count it, good.
This is a dangerous area for LeBron James. You get him into that mid-range area, you don't know what he's going to do.
And it's Worthy in the corner. Mobley outside. Here's Trapuka, guarded by Harden.
Not a problem when that's your first miss of the game. Strong start.
Kicks it out to Love. Rebound by the Pistons.
You can't look at the result of that shot. They'll take that whenever they get it.
And they should, because it's when you start turning down that kind of look that your offense can start to bog down a bit.
Irving with the ball. Chris Paul covering.
Kyrie Irving so good at keeping defenders off balance. Earns a trip to the free throw line there. Nicely done.
The Cavaliers shooting their first free throws of the game. And this young Pistons team, GA, you and I love them, building around toughness.
Yeah, offensively, attacking the paint, defensively, where they are engaged. And they'll send you to the foul line quite a bit, but it's a product of that hard-nosed style.
Here's Gilmore. Just 5 on the clock. Good, and Paul gets the assist. Gilmore's got his second bucket of the game to go.
Chris Paul is such a natural facilitator. His ability to read angles and deliver the ball on time and on target is special.
Now here's LeBron. The Cavaliers again can't hit. Here's Worthy. The baseline jumper goes down.
The chemistry has been terrific. Really impressed with their offensive execution.
Here's Irving. We saw him with 19 points his last outing. Harden outside. Gets that one to fall after missing his first 2. 1 for 3 from the field.
James Harden has made a living out of tough shot making. And I'll tell you, the defense pretty good right there. James Harden just better.
The Pistons working the ball around now. Worthy finds Mobley. A three-pointer off the mark. And it's Harden with the ball for the Cleveland Cavaliers. Trailing by 5. Love, no good.
And even with good coverage defensively that time, he has confidence to drill the 3.
2 points, that one goes. Gilmore's got 6 points.
Fantastic ball movement. They're picking them apart with their passing.
With the break in the action, here is the 2K leaderboard to show us the league's best shooting teams last season. Second, the Cavaliers.
Hard to shoot the ball any better than they did. I mean, they weren't the best in the league, but, man, they were right there.
And LeBron throws it down hard.
And what an explosive finisher LeBron is, rocking the rim whenever he goes up like that.
And another look at that last play with the AT&T Connected Cam. Now here's Paul. No scoring in this one. Inside. Got a piece of it. And stolen by Cousins. And stolen by Mobley. Worthy with a clean look. Good, and Paul gets the assist. Paul's got 3 assists now in this one.
And his presence as a scorer, it just has a calming effect for the rest of the team. He's a fallback option whenever they need him.
Now here's LeBron. Driving inside. And James throws it down.
The strength of LeBron is something that is never going to go away, and it will always allow him to finish plays like that.
And he's got his first chance at the line here.
And he buried a bunch of shots from the stripe in that last game.
And the Pistons making a change here. Love's checked in. Gordon Hayward's checked in for Cleveland.
Oh, inflicting some punishment with the 2-hand flush.
They're going for the throat. Harden kicks to Irving. And stolen by Love. Pass to Trapuka. Here's the floater. Count that one. Trapuka's got his 3rd bucket of the night.
and really keeping the ball hopping around here offensively.
James against Love. Cousins, no one around him. The Cavaliers again can't hit. A step-back shot here. Again, the Pistons good for two.
Defensively, giving up far too many open rhythm looks.
Cousins with the screen on Love. And the dunk by James.
LeBron James leaves no doubt about that one. Punches it home as soon as he gets the opportunity.
Worthy outside. Paul passes to Tripucka. The kick out to Worthy. Pass to Tripucka. Basket is good. The assist from Worthy. Tripucka's got 8 points.
Moving it around. 8 of their last 10 coming off assists.
And the Pistons making a change here. Scott's checked in. Maxey's checked in for the Cavaliers. The Cavaliers trail by 10. And here is James. He had 35 points last game out. Cousins, Love grabs the board.
Most defenses want to protect the paint first. Great job there.
And there it is for him. And the Pistons lead by 12.
And 10 of their last 12 coming off assists.
Now here's James. He's got 9. Kicks it out to Maxey. Pass to Harden. Harden with the stuff.
Okay, James Harden showing you I've still got the vertical in my bag of tricks.
Detroit leading by 10. Outside, Scott. And the Pistons getting another bucket right there.
And their offense already in a flow. Some stellar shooting to jump out to this lead.
James looking it over. Pass to Cousins. Yep, it counts.
And of all LeBron's championship characteristics, and there are many, his greatest may be his unselfishness.
Al Paul. Last game we saw him score 13. Outside, Scott. And stolen by James. Hayward is in, and 2 free throws coming up, unable to get that one to go with all the contact.
Well, don't let Gordon Hayward's polished offensive game deceive you about his athleticism. This guy drives with force to the rim.
Officiating is always a hot topic among fans, Greg. That's never going to go away. And some people think the game is called too closely now.
Be careful, Kevin. We don't need any fines over here. Fans are bound to get frustrated with certain calls, but overall, I think our officials do a great job, and the game is about as fair as it can be.
Scott, good.
Yeah, they have gone full throttle from the opening tip, showing no signs of letting up.
Well, you set the tempo early, and when you get command and control of a game, it's perfect.
And typically he has the touch to finish when he's in tight, but not sure on that possession.
Pass to Paul. Back to Scott. And a great assist by Paul as that one goes in. Paul's got his 6th assist on the night. And so it's Maxey who brings up the ball for Cleveland. A 12-point game. And this is their first time matched up with the Pistons this year.
Yeah, and going back to last year.
Oh, that's unbelievable. LeBron James, ever the showman, with an exceptional slam there. One of the best dunkers in the history of the game.
And so the timeout here by J.B. Bickerstaff. Coach needs a moment to talk things over. changing it up here. And Detroit has possession. 10-point lead. They couldn't put the pieces together. Losing that last matchup with Boston.
And guys, there's really a fine line between being aggressive and being out of control. In that one, they crossed the line.
You have got to be a low-mistake team in today's NBA because once those turnovers start piling up, you're giving your opponent too many extra looks.
It's time to send it over now to our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Hey, Kevin. The Pistons are growing. Coach J.B. Bickerstaff said, I appreciate the work that the guys have put in, and I'm proud of what they're becoming. But we have more work to do. We're still taking steps. Our guys have improved. The team has improved, but we're not finished yet. Guys, back to you.
On the run. Hey, Allie, thank you very much for the report. And what's your take, guys, in the hustle stats for the Pistons?
They have started this game looking to push the tempo, and it's working for them. Great job of scoring in transition.
Yeah, they've also been alert and active on the defensive end, creating turnovers and turning those into points on the offensive end.
And Detroit again with the bucket.
You want to talk about a perfect performance? He hasn't missed a shot all night. Incredible.
Maxey passes to Jordan. Jordan with a screen on Scott from 13, and Cleveland again with the bucket.
Well, Kyrie has so many options when he runs the pick and roll. He runs it to perfection.
Scott against Irving. Scott, good. Scott's got 14 points.
And it's coming easy for them right now. 5 baskets in a row in the paint.
Maxey with it. Hasn't made one yet. To the inside. Out to Hayward. Jordan, a screen on Person. And so is Detroit in control with a 9-point lead to end the quarter. They're playing a bruising game inside, and it's working for them. Right back after this break. And glad to have you with us, folks. Second quarter of basketball. This game has not exactly been neck and neck, but plenty of time left in this one. And guys, looking at what you've seen so far from the Pistons, what do you think?
Yeah, in that first period, they looked to push in transition at every opportunity.
And why wouldn't they? You see their effectiveness in the open floor. Very difficult to slow down.
They've got Scott. Person is out there with Lambeer. And it's Trapuka in at the 2-guard spot. They're the group Detroit will start the second with. Now, here's Maxey. He's guarded closely. Good on the bucket.
And with how explosive Maxey is, he's not your average guard in the paint.
Pass to Scott. Lambeer with a screen on Irving. Scott. Another shot. Lambeer, good. Lambeer's got 4 points now in the quarter.
Yeah, coach's pet peeve there. No box out.
And to me, this is a common theme that's running through the league right now. Guys looking to leak out rather than box out.
Irving passes to Barnes. And it's Barnes slamming it down.
At his position, Scotty Barnes going to set a lot of screens. You have to understand how to roll and get open. He does exactly that.
Outside, Scott. Lambeer down low. Jordan on him. Here's Trapuka. It's in, and he's a very efficient 5 for 6 in the game.
As the game has gone along, they've gotten more and more aggressive on the backboard.
Maxey feeling it out a bit. In the corner, Irving with it. Barnes outside. 6 on the shot clock. Barnes sets a screen for Irving. No good from outside.
And he didn't punish them for the weak coverage there, but they can't count on him to continue missing.
On the wing, Scott, covered by Irving. The 19-foot shot. Scott, good. Scott's got the lead up to 13 now for the Pistons.
Another bucket. This guy just keeping his foot on the gas pedal.
Outside, Maxey. Jordan inside. Lambeer defending. Hayward can't hit.
And if they know what's good for them, that's the way they'll defend against him every time he takes the ball in the three-point lane. Getting it done on both ends, and it shows up in the score.
Well, what I love is the energy they're bringing right now. They're ignoring the scoreboard and playing hard.
Evan Mobley's checked in for the Pistons. Kevin Love's checked in for the Cavaliers. Chris Middleton comes in for Gordon Hayward. Jordan finds Middleton. Kicks it out to Love. Fades and shoots. And he comes up with the deuce. Love's got his first points in this one.
Well, let's check the boxes. Can he make the three? Yes. Can he score on the interior? Yes. Kevin Love. Give me a little mid-range, sir.
Love with the screen on Irving. Here's Scott. And Detroit again with the bucket.
Unwilling to let up even for a moment. That's his killer instinct, just fanning the flame.
One thing I enjoy is watching players who don't pay attention to the score. You lock in on the moment and play the right way.
Maxey kicks to Jordan. The kick out to Irving. Shoots over Scott. No good off the front iron.
Well, that's surprising. This guy is a good mid-range shooter, just can't get it to go.
Offline from the top of the key.
I didn't see that miss coming. I mean, he's usually been money from that range.
Irving passes to Love. And Love throws it down.
Oh, guys. Kevin Love with the power finish there.
Here's Scott. Shot goes down. Very quick possession right there. Scott's got 20 points.
And even with the big lead, he remains focused on the task at hand.
That is the competitiveness he brings to the table. Every night you're going to get great effort from him.
And don't sleep on Maxey's vertical. He's great at using it to hammer those down.
Pistons leading by 13. Here's Scott. 12 points his last outing. Shot clock at 6. The fadeaway. Great D that time from Irving. Cleveland's gone 0-2 from deep here in the second. Love dishes to Irving. Worthy's checked in for Lambeer.
First personal foul. First team foul. Coming on to the floor, Pistons.
Irving against Scott. Up it goes, and the Piston lead is cut down to 11 on the bucket from Irving.
Well, Kyrie may be the best finishing guard in the history of the game. His ability to contort his body or spin the basketball, ridiculous.
And he's having quite the quarter, converting at a really high percentage.
Outside Irving. And he makes the bucket, gets the whistle, and now a three-point play chance here for him.
Come on, that is remarkable work from Kyrie. Ridiculously crafty at how he gets into the defense and draws the foul.
Chris Paul's checked in for Detroit. James checked in for Cleveland. James Harden comes in for Maxey. The Cavaliers trail by 10. Here's James. Oh, what about that dunk?
That was special. My goodness. One of those nights where opposing coaches just shake their head. LeBron has taken over.
And so the timeout here by J.B. Bickerstaff. He's going to make some adjustments to the game plan. And so it's Paul bringing it up for the Detroit Pistons. The biggest lead of the game, 15 points. To the paint, here's Love, and the dunk by Love.
You know, passing is what has defined Chris Paul's career. And boy, does he have a way to get his teammates involved.
And here is James. He's got 13. Love, high post. James against Worthy. Pocket 6. And James throws it down.
The ability to sustain productivity over the entirety of his career, LeBron James is a modern marvel.
Paul outside. And there's the drive. Uses the glass to finish the layup.
When you allow good scorers to get uncontested shots at the rim, no wonder you're losing.
To me, this has simply stated been a complete lack of defensive attention and focus all night long.
Outside for Jordan. Pass to Love. Ron right side. Misses the layup. He had him with that pump fake. Detroit leading by 10. Here's Worthy. And finished off by Worthy.
Hard not to be a fan of the way Worthy plays. You see the quickness and agility there on the drive.
James with it. Picked up by Love. Love kicks to Jordan. Kicks it out to Love. Over Worthy. Love, no good.
Yeah, they've shown effort and aggression in the paint, really right from the tip. Their rebounding edge right now, massive.
Bucket is good. Mobley's got his first 2 points.
Oh, to be blessed with athleticism and touch. Mobley has all the tools to be elite.
Here's LeBron.
And I got to say, sort of surprising he goes for a slam that difficult when they're trailing.
But still a magnificent move to the rim. Back to Paul. Worthy feeling it out a bit. Pass to Paul. Lets it go from deep. Jordan with the rebound. Jordan's got 5 rebounds tonight. Here's Harden. Harden taking flight.
It is just so hard, guys. Stopping James Harden on the bounce. There's a physical strength aspect to his game that's difficult to deal with.
Worthy outside. And it's Paul, top the key. From outside, off the mark. The Cavaliers trail by 10. And teams are always looking for positional size. Doris, where is that most valuable?
If you look across the league today, Kevin, it's at every single position. Size and skill as a combination is very tough to beat. And teams are getting bigger and more skilled across positions now.
DeMarcus Cousins, he's checked in for Jordan. And so the timeout here by J.B. Bickerstaff. He's going to take this chance to talk to his guy.
chance to check out stats for Harden. Great showing for him last season. And amongst the league's top-tier scorers, top 20 in points per game.
And as you said, dishing out dimes at a top-5 pace, he was in total command of the offense last season. Look for more good things to come. And he gets the bucket. Harden's got 9.
He's starting to heat up now. He's been much more efficient with the shot in this quarter than in the first.
Outside Worthy. Pistons passing it around. There's the pick. Trapuka passes to Gilmore. That one drops for him. 8 points for him.
And they keep hammering away at him inside, forcing the ball into the paint.
Outside, James. Love trying to break loose. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. It's going to go on James Worthy.
The feel LeBron has for the game, unreal. Whatever situation he finds himself in, he always seems to have an answer.
And both free throws good for LeBron. And so it's Paul with it, bringing it up for the Pistons. Mobley outside. Down low. And Mobley throws it down.
The unspoken communication on the alley-oop, and Evan Mobley making his teammate look good.
LeBron outside. Whoa! James Strong flush off the drive.
Making the most of the screen. That's how it's done.
And it's in the perfect spot, Greg. Frees him up to get all the way to the bucket.
Where was the defense? No fighting through the pick, no rotation. My goodness.
Second shot opportunity. And the jumper falls for him. Paul's got 4 points this quarter.
Assists like that have typified their effort today. Terrific ball movement.
Worthy against James. Cousins with a screen for LeBron. Kicks it out to Love. Harden outside. No good on the triple.
And they continue to control the glass.
Here's Trapuka. He's guarded by Love. Pass to Mobley. And he banks in the layup. And it's an 11-point Detroit lead.
Boy, a very quiet start, but looks like he's starting to find a little something out there.
Now here's LeBron. He's got 21. The strength and power of James down low.
Coming off a big game, his confidence couldn't be higher, and Coach knows it.
Well, the best players, to me, deliver night after night after night. So as long as he's hot, keep riding it.
And so it's the Detroit Pistons ahead by 9 as the quarter comes to a close. They're feeling very confident, shooting the ball with great efficiency and dictating the pace. We'll return shortly.
Welcome, everybody. The story tonight has been a solid showing through the first half for the Detroit Pistons.
You know, on the boards, they've been ferocious. They've been intimidating. Reminds me of watching big fella out there.
You know they're going to have some bruised elbows tonight. Thank you, Kenny. That was your first compliment in 3 years.
Two.
All right, fellas. Let's now take a look at what's to come on the upcoming schedule.
Checking out the Pistons, you expect this game to go down to the wire, and if it does, it'll be good for the coaches to see who performs well late in a tight game.
Invaluable information. Thanks for spending halftime with us. Time to get it back out to Kevin Harlan for the start of the third quarter.
We played through the first half. Plenty of basketball, though, left in this one. What can you say? LeBron James, what an impressive effort today.
And you know he's going to put up points every time out, but, boy, he made it look so easy in that first half.
Now let's see if he continues that trend the rest of the way. He certainly has the talent and the endurance to do just that.
Pistons leading by 9. So with Jordan on the bench, this is who Kenny Atkinson has out there. Kyrie Irving is out there with Harden. Then it's James. Then there's Kevin Love, and it's Cousins in at the center position.
Now, Kyrie shoots a ton of threes, and he makes a ton of threes.
Worthy outside. The ball. He takes it in. Basket is good. The assist from Worthy. Paul's got 6.
And defensively, they are on their heels every time the ball comes inside.
Here's LeBron. Smooth finish inside by LeBron.
Well, it's the skill set and the strength of LeBron James. It'll be interesting to see how his shot profile breaks down when it's all said and done.
Paul with the 3. Knocks down the 3 ball. Paul's got 5 points now in the quarter.
Boy, that's just inviting trouble. Defensively, you simply can't give him that much space.
Here's LeBron. And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here. It's going to go on James Worthy.
And despite the fact that LeBron James is now in the league for over 2 decades, he continues to dominate.
So he gets them both. Detroit leading by 7 and stolen by LeBron. Irving with a clean look and another miss by by Cleveland.
And really credit their advantage on the backboard. That's where the lead has been built, and that's why they are in control.
Not the kind of aggressive defense they need to cut into the lead.
Yeah, you have to protect the rim, Greg, a little better.
It's just too slow to react. You can't afford to sleepwalk through possessions. What's going on out there?
Ooh, rising and punching it on the young fella. You know he loves having that much of a height advantage. Best chance to get yourself on the highlight reel.
Ooh, inflicting some punishment with the two-hand flush.
They're going for the throat. Harden to pass to Cousins. Now, here is Irving. Good. And it's Cousins picking up the assist. And that's 15 points for Kyrie Irving.
80% shooting to start the third, 4 for 5.
Ball left side. Nice move. And the layup is good. Paul's got 7 now in this quarter.
Wow, 5 straight buckets coming out of half. They are rolling.
It's tipped. And Paul with a clear path to the hoop. The rebound by Harden. The Cavaliers trail by 9. Here's LeBron. And finished off by LeBron.
How intimidating it must be when LeBron is bearing down on the rack like that.
Worthy outside. Here's Trapuka, guarded by Harden. A shot by Trapuka, no good. And here's Cousins. He'll bring it up for the Cleveland Cavaliers. Here's Harden. Harden with the hang time.
Oh, my. James Harden with a statement right there.
And so the timeout here by J.B. Bickerstaff. This now will give him a chance to discuss some potential changes. Now that we have a chance, let's go to the 2K leaderboard and reveal last season's top shot blockers. 5th, Evan Mobley.
And shot blocking is the element of the game that I think he cares about the most. That's where he puts in that effort and energy.
And Trapuka gets it to go.
Bang, bang. Doesn't get much simpler than that.
Harden outside. Love finds James. LeBron galloping to the rack.
LeBron James wins this battle right at the beginning. Explosive first step.
Pass to Mobley. And it's Kevin Love with the foul. That is his first foul of the game.
First personal foul. First team foul.
Mobley kicks the ball. And stolen by Irving.
You know, the second half has been a series of distractions for him. After one turnover in the first, it's been a disaster.
Great teamwork punctuated by a strong finish.
Going right to the rim, which is where you want transition opportunities to end.
Ball against Irving. Paul with the bucket. Paul's got 13.
And he is starting to turn it on now after that slow start.
LeBron outside. Kicks it out to Harden. Here's Worthy. Love grabs the board. The Cavaliers trail by 5. Here's LeBron.
It's a great dunk.
Freakish.
He's an athletic freak.
Wow.
LeBron James, one of the great showmen to ever lace them up. How about that finish, folks?
And that great replay brought to us by the AT&T Connected Cam. And stolen by Kyrie Irving. Here's LeBron and the dunk by James.
Just great anticipation and awareness to come up with the steal and then trigger the fast break.
For Detroit, they've gone 7 of 10 on their field goal attempts here in the third. Pass to Trapuka. No good that time. Great D that time from Irving. Harden with it, and Worthy picks him up defensively.
And you talk about fighting your way back into a game. They've shown a lot of grit in this comeback.
Yeah, to start off with so many mistakes and still now find a way where everything's working, it allows their momentum and confidence to continue to build.
And here comes Harden, leading the fast break. Pass to LeBron. Harden surveying the D. 6 to shoot. LeBron dishes to Harden. Wing shot on the way. Worthy pulls it in. The Pistons trail it. There's the try. And finished off by Worthy.
I mean, already hot coming into the game. Is it fair to say he's hotter?
Cleveland's gone 1 of 2 from beyond the arc since coming out of the break. Here's LeBron. Here's Love. And there's 2 points. Working on the glass, paying off that time. Love's got his 3rd basket of the night right there. Al Paul. He's got 13. And there's Mobley, and that's good on the assist by Paul. 8 points for Evan Mobley.
Well, Mobley very effective when he gets very good position on the interior.
Harden outside. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
And I like the fact that the defense is looking to protect the rim at all costs.
And some stats here, guys. The scoring breakdown for the Pistons.
And, guys, how about the unselfishness and all about working that ball around, shifting the defense, and just seeking out the best shot?
Also, they've been living in the lane. They're getting the ball in close, and it's had a devastating impact all game long.
Here's Trapuka, and it's rebounded by DeMarcus Cousins.
Boy, still trying to get comfortable out there right now.
Hayward kicks to Irving. And Harden wide open. He shoots. Yes, and it's Irving picking up the assist. Irving's got his 4th assist in this one. Love outside. Back to Paul. Pistons passing it around. Drops in the layup for 2. Paul's got 11 here in this quarter alone.
It's really been a tale of 2 halves, guys. A slow start, but this quarter, he has really been the man.
Harden outside. Detroit with the rebound. Worthy outside to the paint. Here's Gilmore. It's good again, and the next one, 7th for 8 shooting night so far.
That's the 10th straight point they've given up in the paint.
And so Harden will bring it up for Cleveland. Oh, and he pops it off the glass. Wow. Ball against Harden. Paul outside. Pass to Trapuka. 6 on the shot clock. Over Irving. Shot by Tripucka, no good.
Boy, this guy has completely lost his focus. Nothing working.
It's good. Irving's got 17 now.
Kyrie Irving is lighting it up right now, just letting everybody see every aspect of skill to his game.
Pass to Tripucka. Here's Gilmore. He's guarded by Cousins. Shot's good by Gilmore. Gilmore's got the game tied up here for the Pistons.
Oh, they own the interior right now. 10 straight points. Coming from inside.
Bill Lambert's checked in for Detroit. Scott. Comes in for Chris Paul. And then for Cleveland, Jordan, he's checked in for Cousins. Barnes comes in for LeBron. And Maxey subbed in for James Harden. He muscles it in through the contact, and they call the foul. He's on his way to the free throw line.
And after really leaning on that three-point shot in the first half, seeming like they're just getting away from it here in the second. More of the shots coming from the interior.
Person's checked in for Worthy.
Well, we've all watched Maxey's game grow through the years, and he continues to improve.
Here's Tripucka. 14 points for him. Rebound. Gordon Hayward.
Boy, his struggles this quarter is not helping them right now. They may need to start going to somebody else on the offensive end.
Outside for Jordan. Maxey on the wing. And he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line.
Well, Maxey is so smart. Excellent use of the shot fake to earn that trip to the line.
He's gone 1 of 1 in the game so far from the line.
And worth mentioning, guys, the free throw percentage he brought in from last season, how about 88%?
The Pistons making a change here. Obley's checked in. Here's Tripucka. Pass to Scott. Pulls up. High post. It's rebounded by Cleveland. Barnes left side. And stolen by Scott. Here's Trapuka. And the three ball is good. Trapuka's got 17.
Boy, how about that pass? He put it right where it needed to be.
Jordan right side. On its way from Irving for two. And that would have counted, but his shot was off the mark this time. And so it's LeBron James making things happen for the Cleveland Cavaliers. What a quarter that saw them generate a great comeback effort and are now out in front with momentum behind them. We'll get you back to the action. And now we have a moment to reveal our State Farm assist of the game.
And he sliced the D wide open with his feet. They had no chance to prevent that basket.
Well, that's what a great pass will do, right? You love the unselfish play.
Well, what a terrific game it's been so far with this fourth quarter. Sure to bring more pressure-packed basketball. We've got Worthy. Mobley is out there with Bill Laimbeer. Then there's Scott, and it's Love in at the three. That's the group for Detroit right now. Harden the pass to Maxey. Kicks it out to Harden. Out to the right wing. Cleveland needs to get a shot off here. And stolen by Worthy. And Worthy throws it down.
Gotta take care of the ball. They'll punish you if you're that careless.
That's right, and that's severe punishment right there.
Boy, in a tight game like this, that can change the whole time. It helps your opponent get into a little bit of a rhythm.
Here's Harden. Worthy pulls it in. Worthy's got his fourth rebound in this one.
More good work on the glass there. When it's all said and done, I think rebounding might tell the story in this game.
And Beer, good.
How about the grit and determination in the post? I mean, essential qualities to have late in a close game.
Maxey with it. And slam dunk by Maxey.
Just the kind of play they need in a game this close.
You know, that's the kind of aggression they want from their floor leader.
Boy, and not just the aggression, the ability to get to the rim, but how about the finish with intention?
Maxey against Scott. And he uses the Miss on the layup. Scott's got 24.
And of the last 6 baskets, 5 have come on the interior. This is just smash mouth physical basketball, guys.
Harden so good at absorbing contact.
Can't tell you, James Harden's ability to power through contact and finish with bodies around him is something else.
Love with the screen on Maxey. Scott the pass to Love. And the dunk by Love.
Might be undersized for a 4, but that vertical more than makes up for it.
And so it's Maxey with it. He brings it up for the Cleveland Cavaliers. Love outside. Pass to Harden. Oh, Harden with a good look down low.
One of the great NBA players one-on-one in the history of the game, James Harden, has got a rhythm, and that's trouble.
Worthy kicks to Mobley. Here is Love. Over Hayward, and there's Love. That's good on the assist by Mobley. And the Pistons lead by 2.
And he's someone the defense should be keying on, especially in this moment.
I think he takes that kind of defense as a sign of disrespect, and he was more than happy to accept the challenge.
And you can feel the excitement in the building. Both of these teams pouring it on.
There's been a bit of a flurry here late, and this game may come down to which side gets a stop or 2.
Here's Scott. A kick out to Mobley. Love the pass to Lambeer. The baseline J off the mark. For Cleveland, they've gone an outstanding 4 of 5 from the field in the 4th quarter so far.
Pressured that shot by getting a hand up just as good as a block.
And he did it without fouling, and that's become an art, changing shots without making contact.
To take the lead, Mobley with the block.
Boy, Mobley read that the entire way. His defensive instincts are so good.
Here's Scott, and he makes good on the layup. Scott's got 4 points this quarter.
And that's about the worst defense I can imagine a team playing coming down the stretch.
You know, we talk about execution offensively coming down the stretch. To me, it's as important defensively, and they didn't have it.
Harden kicks to Maxey. That's another one for him. His 5th in just 7 shots.
Yeah, that was the 3rd straight high percentage look the defense has allowed. The defenders have got to start putting bodies on bodies.
Takes a step back. Scott the pass to Love. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. It's going to go on Gordon Hayward.
I tell you, Love knows how to get to the line. They're terrific at drawing the defense into him while he's taking his shot.
And the Cavaliers with some changes. DeMarcus Cousins is checked in for Jordan. LeBron comes in for Gordon Hayward. And Kyrie Irving subbed in for James Harden. And here's Maxey. LeBron kicks to Maxey. Shot clock at 3. Here's Irving. Detroit with the rebound. Worthy's got rebound number 5 here tonight. And there's a nice one-handed slam.
Now CP3 knows every string to pull on the offensive end. What a pretty pass.
Outside, Maxey. Back to James. Shoots over Worthy. And that one comes up a bit short. Pistons leading by 4. Pass to Love. And here's Worthy. The Pistons working the ball around now. Here's Tripucka. He's covered by Maxey. A shot by Tripucka, no good. The Cavaliers trail by 4. And it goes out of bounds. That one's off Worthy.
Extremely fortunate they didn't lose the ball there.
A different look now for Cleveland. Barnes comes in for Kevin Love. And James Harden subbed in for Maxey.
Even though they're down, they are putting on a show at the free throw.
First one falls for. And he can't hit the second. For Detroit, they've gone 7 of 10 shooting the ball since the start of the fourth quarter.
Right thing there to stay that tight on him and really try to keep him out of his comfort zone.
In the corner, Harden, and stolen by Love. Worthy, the pass to Love, and Love throws it down.
That's a double whammy, guys.
That's right. A great defensive play, then the emphatic stuff.
Let's see if that serves as a momentum builder. What a great sequence for this group.
From deep Harden, it's rebounded by Paul. Pistons leading by 5. Here's Worthy, and Worthy throws it down hard.
Well, Chris Paul has made a living doing just this, finding the open teammate.
And it's Irving with the ball for the Cleveland Cavaliers. Pass to Harden. Harden takes the hit, but still connects.
And that's right in his wheelhouse, looking to make an impact when it counts.
And this is a player who understands when the game is hanging in the balance. He knows it's winning time.
And he makes that one. And the Pistons lead by 7.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
James in the high post. Worthy on him. And the dunk by James.
And giving up some inches inside, but makes up for it with an aggressive style.
Well, he's attacking, he's forcing the issue, and that's simply stated a terrific play.
Here's Trapuka. Makes it off the glass. Trapuka's got 4 points in the quarter.
I like how assertive he was, making his presence felt on the interior.
Cousins with a screen on Paul. Here's Irving. And he drops in the layup off the glass. Irving's got 9 points here in the second half.
Well, solid work from Kyrie right there. This guy never fears going against bigger players. His shot making too good.
Paul surveying the floor. Now Love. Oh, and he cannot get the layup.
And really, they've rebounded well all game long.
Now Irving. Now James. Cousins with a screen for James. 14 feet away. And it's off.
And if they've been saving a sure thing play, now is the time for it.
Oh! The 20-foot jumper. Good.
There is a relentlessness to what Chris Paul does. This guy works at his own pace, wears you out, searching for his shot.
The Pistons making a change here. Mobley's checked in. And Cleveland with a change here, too. Love's checked in for Barnes. And now, Allie LaForce says something for us from the sideline.
Well, over the break, I did listen in on Kenny Atkinson's huddle. And Coach challenged the team, asking them to bring the fight inside, telling them to play with pride, telling the team, you're getting bullied near the hoop. Let's see if it works, guys.
Thank you once again, Allie.
We all know LeBron wants to take these shots. When the pressure is at its highest, he does not shy away from making the play his team needs.
Roll. And James picks up the foul. That is his first foul of the game.
First personal foul. Team second.
Here's Trapuka, guarded by Harden. It's off target. Now Irving. Now here's James. Cousins with a screen on Mobley. Big time jam. He was ready to receive and deliver.
No moment ever too big for the big man DeMarcus Cousins. Go ahead, sir.
And he gets it to go. And it's Irving with the ball for the Cleveland Cavaliers. Now Love. Love with the screen for Harden. Now Love. just 3 to shoot.
So much riding on that shot. What a bucket.
I'll tell you, that changes things, doesn't it? Good job, young fella. What a game.
They'll be trying to take as much time off the clock as they can.
Exactly. Expect to see longer possessions from this point on.
And how about the footwork? Check out those moves in the post and then the sweet finish to go along with it.
Excellent work around the basket. You're right, G.A. And so they foul intentionally. So the first one drops, and that puts them up by 5. And so both free throws are good, and it's a 6-point ball game.
Well, just step to the line with confidence, and this young man delivers. Nicely done.
Harden fires, and he does not hit. And so they choose to intentionally foul.
You have the foul, but I'm sure they would have liked to foul someone different.
It's the first, and that makes it a 7-point lead. Second one is good. Getting both at the line. It's an 8-point game. Timeout called Cleveland. They're down by 8. What do you think, guys?
And a little late to implement a plan B. This game is a wrap.
Well, I think he might just want to remind these guys, hey, let's finish the game the right way.
And so it's Detroit with the W. A confident win and one where they clearly showed the greater effort.
Yeah, I mean, it was a solid performance, particularly here at home. I think they built off that edge of being here.